to my gameplay of Call of the Wild, and today we're going to be hunting for grizzlies in Yukon Valley. While it's not one of my favorite maps, it's actually a pretty good map for grounding for moose and red fox. That's actually 2 vanilla species, or 3 if you count the Canada goose being backfilled. You got 2 animals from... Sorry about that. That was my phone. But anyway, you got 2 animals from Hirschfelden, the Canada goose and the red fox, and finally, the moose from Layton Lakes. So we're gonna see what we can find out here. Maybe back us a few grizzlies, and maybe a guaranteed diamond. And as I mentioned before about the black bears, it's very hard to find a diamond bear, unless if it's a mission exclusive. For example, over at Layton Lakes, you got a diamond potential black bear, and over at the Medved Taiga, you got a diamond exclusive albino brown bear. I keep getting those colors mixed up. And if we were able to run into a few wolves, I got this with me. I got this with me to protect myself. And I got my dog with me, just in case something comes over. Now I'm gonna try to do my very best to find a grizzly bear. Maybe I might find myself a diamond. That is, if there is a diamond being spawned. Now, grizzly bears, they're only exclusive to Yukon Valley. And it would be really neat if there was like a new map for a grizzly bear. For example, we got a Canada map, like Alberta or Saskatchewan, but only thing we got for North American maps, as far as Call of the Wild goes, we've got Layton, Yukon Valley, Silver Ridge Peaks, Rancho del Arroyo, Mississippi Acres, and New England Mountains. That's like a total of 6 so far. Now you probably might argue with me that Rancho is set in Mexico or somewhere around New Mexico, Arizona, or Western Texas, but you probably might know that Mexico is also part of North America, and not much of Central America as well. But anyway, we're going to be hunting in Yukon Valley for grizzlies, and hopefully, and I do mean hopefully, I might find a diamond for y'all. Okay, let me see here. Let me see if I can set my do not disturb. There we go. Okay, I was out hunting for caribou, and then I spotted a couple of grizzly bears drinking, so that's where we're gonna start. Now, this lake out here is mostly empty, but I've been shooting a lot of moose out here, and unfortunately we're not going to be grinding for any moose. We're going to be hunting for grizzlies, as you already seen in the title. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Let's see if we can find grizzlies in this lake. Can I make sure I put this on me? That moose is lucky that we're not hunting it. We're only looking for grizzlies. This right here is my best weapon for finding bears and moose, elk, bison, lions, tigers. You get the idea. Shut up, moose. I mean, if this was in Minnesota, I would just tell Bullwinkle to shut up. Alright, let's see what we can find out here. Okay, there's caribou out here. I don't see any grizzlies. No boar, no sow. Let's see. Okay, here's a level 5 medium. Okay, so there's a grizzly sow. Now, in case you're wondering, a male bear is a boar, a female is called a sow. Don't assume it's just sows and boars that are pigs. They can be bears too. Just like moose and elk, they can be called cows and bulls as well. Even if they're different, you can't just assume that a boar and a sow are just pigs. Because that right there is a boar grizzly. And we got another sow grizzly. She's gonna get herself a drink. I hope I don't spook her. Okay. And there's a level 6 boar bear. Okay, sit still, Rambo. Yeah, that was not a good shot. That was not a good shot, guys. Yeah, I probably shot him incorrectly, so I'm gonna have to go back and try again. Well, let's try this again. Hopefully we get it right this time. I think I might have shot it in the arm. So we're gonna try again. Hopefully this train is not scripted from the story. It's gonna come over and run us over. Okay, they're still here. Not shooting any caribou, but I am going to be finding the grizzly. I didn't plan my shot carefully. That was my fault. There's that. Okay, there's a level 5 and a level 6 over there. It's too far for me to shoot from here. Okay, there's that level 2 sow. I want to take that one because that one's much bigger. Okay, that's a level 2 sow. There she goes. I bet that bear teleported from here to there after I exited out. That's a nice caribou, but we're not hunting yet. We're only hunting for grizzlies. That's another grizzly shot. That's 2 grizzly shots on the same spot where I got them. Yeah, shooting a grizzly can be very, very challenging because the arms are very, very big. Okay. Now. Alright. Let's see what I can do about this. Da-da-dee, dee-dee-dee. Spider bear, does whatever a spider bear does. Can it swing from a web? It cannot. It's a bear. Look out! The spider bear. Okay, this one's a gold. I shot it right in front of the arm, left scapula, left lung. Could just aim for the heart, but yeah, this is a diamond rating for a grizzly bear, about 66.94. So hopefully, I'm a grizzly trophy lodge. Okay, that's also a caribou. And there's another grizzly boar. Okay, Rambo, you want to find it for me? Go and find him. Did you find it? Come on. Go and find him. That's a vital shot right there. He doesn't seem to be, you know, dying at a fast pace, unlike black bears do. Because they're really big animals. They used to be class 7, but they've been buffed up to class 8. Since last year's update. Alright, this one's a silver. I wonder if he's still here. Oh yeah, he's still here. Okay, we got some ducks here. We probably won't be doing any duck hunting until we get to either Rebetuli Coast or South Suisun Park. That'll be a future live stream pretty soon. Okay, that's a good spot. Oh, hold on. That's a good spot for hiding. Now we gotta call him in. This collar works for anything. Bears, lions, tigers, bears, wolves, and a puma. I'm not going for that Wizard of Oz joke at this time. Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! I want to see if I can get him to turn. I wonder if I can try and make that shot. I mean, if I can get him to stand up, he'll sure to show me that chest, but let's see. He's still drinking. Hard shot. That was a scary shot, but I got him. That's a bear cub right there. There's a red fox, a moose, and another moose. Okay. Yeah, I got him right in the heart and the liver. That's 2 vital zones destroyed. And that was a quick kill bonus. Proper ammo, shot 2 times or less, and had trophy organs with 1 vital organ or more. And that was it. Your predators, they actually give you more cash than most animals. But if you want to make quick money, your best bet is to try some duck hunting if you can't afford new weapons. There's a caribou, and look at all these ducks. These are Harlequin ducks. They're like the caribou and the grizzly. They're only exclusive to Yukon Valley. And any bird that's a level 3, any duck or turkey or pheasant or any upland bird or duck is considered level 3 is a diamond. All the upland birds go to diamond up to level 3. Ducks go to diamond at level 3. Rabbits go to diamond at level 3. And geese are one of the only birds that go up to diamond at level 5. That caribou doesn't know that we're not hunting it. We're looking for grizzlies. Okay, so there's a boar grizzly right here. I can tell by the tracks. I don't want to know how old they are, but Looks like that bear's trotting. Let's see if we could... I mean, the droplet can tell us how old it was. Oh, he's already long gone. You know what they say, if you find fresher droppings, your game is close by. But if you find older droppings, the animal is long gone, and you need to find a more trail that's recent. Very, very recent. Okay, let's see what's drinking over there. Aha! There you are. Trying to hide from me, is ya? Is ya? Well, anyway, sometime around 2 o'clock, we're gonna end this live stream and then jump into Valley Coast for Eurasian brown bears. I mean, in the game they just call them brown bears, but I prefer to call them Eurasian brown bears because, you know, both brown bears and grizzly bears are the same, but game-wise, they're actually different. Wouldn't it be great if a grizzly bear was the great one? I would love to see one. I mean, I know we already got a great one black bear, but a great one grizzly would be nice. Because I really love how they got the grizzlies and the brownies to at least drink at the same time as the black bears do, because that makes bear hunting a lot easier to hunt in the day than at night. But it kind of screws up the mission. One of the side missions say that I need to harvest a grizzly bear at night and earn a quick kill bonus of 100 and a silver game score or better. And let's see, what are the challenges for today? Okay, 3 predators. Okay, weekly challenges. Okay, let's see if I can get the shot. Another hard shot. Yep. A heart and a lung shot. That is how you take out a bear with one shot. Let's see. Let's try it down here. Alright, in case you read any of my YouTube posts, this is part 1 of the stream that we will be doing for today, because At the start of the day, we'll be hunting for grizzlies in Yukon Valley. And around 2 o'clock, we're going to be going to Valley-COTW Coast for brown bear hunting. And for those who heard the news about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and in support by Gun Interactive, we're going to be doing a live stream on that this evening at 9 o'clock. And we'll continue to play that until probably about midnight tonight. So, be sure to stay tuned for that. I wouldn't mind if it was a great one, but we're just going to leave it alone. So I'm only hunting for grizzlies. That fox needs to understand. And speaking of foxes, has anybody ever seen The Fox and the Hound with a bear? That's what it reminded me of. When I think of bears and foxes in Yukon Valley or Mississippi Acres or New England Mountains, I usually think of The Fox and the Hound. But anyway, let's just see if we can continue finding some more grizzlies before 2 o'clock. Because I will be back at around 2 o'clock for hunting for brown bears. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. Grizzly Bear sow? No. No sow grizzlies. Let's try over here. Another grizzly sow. Oh, there's a level 3 bear. It may be small, but it'll have to do. Oh yeah, that was not a good shot. Okay, here he comes. And he's down. Might have been faulty on that first shot, but I think I got him on that second shot real good. Let's see how he did. Hey, not bad. I even got him on the run. Right? Yeah, give me paw, buddy. Give me paw. I didn't even have to track him. Because when he was close to me, I was like, boom! There he goes. Normally, you should not hit a running animal, but sometimes you gotta make a choice. And of course, you know, that dot I just placed, that was a sow bear. I'm not seeing any other boars. And we got some moose over there. Yep, that's the same one. Let's see what this one is. Another sow. I really like how they rear up like that. It provides more opportunity to hit your target. But we're not going to shoot her. We're just going to let her go. What kind of a flea pose is that? Let's see if we can find us a grizzly down here. Okay, that one's a sow, so I'm not gonna hurt her. Shut up. Let's see if I can find another grizzly. Let's see, probably up here. Yeah, I've been to find foxes up in Yukon, but I'm afraid that's all I can find. And I think sometime we'll probably do like okay, there's caribou over there. I think maybe in the future live stream we'll do like a New England fox hunt. Maybe find out some gray foxes, red foxes, that sort of thing, you know. I mean, red fox is one of the only foxes in the game that you'd be able to harvest for a great grind for a great harvest for a great one. I don't know why I said diamond multiple times. I keep saying diamond over and over and over. Talk about a brain fart, if you ask me. Now, I promise that if we don't get a diamond black or grizzly bear, here, that's gonna be it for this live stream. Well, the live stream's not over yet. We're gonna wait and see. It's almost time for the bears to stop drinking, because we'll be moving on somewhere to Valley-COTW coast to find brown bears. I mean, I would have loved to go to Valley-COTW for brown bears, but I like the River Tule Coast a lot more for brown bears. We got us a level 4 and a level 2. There's a level 5 medium. Alright. I want to see if we can try to get him to call. Maybe get him to get closer. Sometimes they probably will not respond. I want to see if I can try to get that bear from afar. Oh yeah, I got him. I didn't hit him in the heart, but still. But we're probably not going to have time to go to this part. But we're not going to have time to go to the other side of the river because, well, drain time for Grizzlies is almost over. So we're going to have to teleport down over here and see what else we can find. Now, sometime around 15 till 2, I'm gonna have to start making me something to eat in a little bit. So I will have to end the stream a little earlier than usual. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop playing until after 4 o'clock. And I didn't even have to track him. Because he's right there. Double long shot. 220.71 meters. Not bad. Alright. Let's see if there's anything drinking over there. And over by these, let's see if there's anything drinking on these lakes. And I forgot to get challenge. Alright. There we go ahead and get my challenges.
What level are you?
I'm currently 60. Okay, let's see if we can't find any bears on this lake. If they're not at this lake, we'll just... If we can't find any bears at this lake, we'll go up to this lake and maybe this tiny little lake. Because I did get some moose drinking at both of these lakes. I mean, it's not my favorite map for finding moose, but it's actually my favorite for hunting grizzlies. Because grizzlies are one of the most intimidating animals in North America. Okay, let's see. Now I guarantee when...
Don't you mind me asking what reserve are you on?
Let's see. Okay, where is... Okay, in case you're wondering, this is Yukon Valley. Yukon Valley is the only map that's exclusive to Grizzlies. That's where I'm at right now. Did you not read that live stream? Okay, let me see where... Okay, there's nothing around.
Oops,
I'll
just noticed.
Before you ask what reserve we are at, make sure you read the title before, and I do mean before you ask what reserve I'm at. Because if I was like saying, let's go hunt for whitetail in Red Tula Coast, we'd be hunting for whitetail. But right now, we're in Yukon Valley for grizzlies. We're not hunting anything but grizzlies. Okay. Let's see if there's any tracks here. Just caribou. Yeah, that moose could say whatever it wants, but... Okay, there's some moose droppings just now. Oh. Oof, better put that gun away. Don't want to accidentally shoot it, because sometimes I have an itchy trigger finger. And I always press the R2 button.
I haven't gotten the Yukon Valley DLC yet. Is it good?
Absolutely, it's pretty good. Well, what do we got here? Okay, let's see. I want to line up my shot. Maybe try it behind the arm. Boom! And there he goes.
Then I will have to try it.
Well, good luck. watch out for the wolves. They can get aggressive if you spook them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, it's just a little bear cub. Anyway, if you're planning on going to Yukon Valley, the main story doesn't involve hunting. It involves helping around the reserve. I mean, there's some side missions involving hunting. It's actually one of the easiest maps to do the story modes without all that unnecessary hunting in the main storyline, unlike Hirschfeld or Leighton Lakes. Leighton Lakes and Hirschfeld have some tougher hunts like foxes and coyotes. But, you know, Yukon's actually good for grounding moose. Not so much for the red fox, though.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Only a few points under diamond, but it's rare for a mythical to make diamond, but we're not any closer to it, but still.
Good shot.
Yeah, thanks. That's the wolves calling. Yeah, caribou, they're the most exclusive animal in Yukon Valley. I mean, they're also known as reindeer, but just like the brown bear, they're very, very different game design-wise in the game. I think we already killed that big grizzly. Let's see if we can find us a, excuse me, see if we can find us a granddaddy grizzly, which is rated level 9. Don't worry about those caribou, we're not shooting them. Okay, let's see. Nothing on that lake, unfortunately. Okay. Let's try over here. Let's just move on down south from this cabin and see what else we can find. Okay, in exactly about 45 more minutes, we're going to have to end this live stream a little early because I need to make me some lunch. And then I'll be back over for Repentily Coast for hunting brown bears. And when I get done eating, we'll start hunting for brown bears, I guarantee it.
What are you having for lunch?
I can't tell you. Let's see here. Alright. Here, Grizzly, where are you? Uh-oh, we got another mythical. And it's alert. Alright. Knew there was a grizzly down south of the cabin, so let's try to bag one. Let's see here. Another hard shot. That bear didn't realize that he was exposing his own heart. Oh, another one?
I have to go. Hope you get a great one. Bye.
Well, there's no great one grizzly. All there is a great one black bear. Okay, let's see where we can find Okay, what we got here is a heart shot and a double lung. That's two vital organs shot. He's almost 2 points away from being a diamond. I mean that's not bad, but still. Alright. So we got 40 more minutes until we call it a day for grizzly hunting, and then we're gonna take a short break from the live stream, and then we'll go to the Valley-COTW coast for brown bear hunting. That is, if those links don't scare them off. Okay. Gotcha. That bear just stood up and I shot him in the heart. They don't call me the for nothing. That right there is my favorite kill pose. The way it rears up and intimidates you. $59.31, that's a silver. About 2 points away from being gold, but still, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see if we can try to find more before we call it a day. Hopefully I shoot a diamond for you. Because like I said, diamond for grizzlies and practically all bears in general, they're very, very hard to find. It's mostly because females typically respawn. Yeah, that right there is a female, because females, they usually pop up when you find them. Grizzly, or males in general, they don't get much spawn after you harvest them. I mean, they'll pop up anywhere, but you just gotta keep looking. Okie dokie. Okay, that was a sow bear. I thought I heard footsteps, but that was it. There's a level 4 grizzly. I mean, it's not much of a bear cub. I mean, if it was a level 1, I would call it a bear cub. And that's a, yeah, like I said, that was a bear cub. If it's a level 1, I call it a bear cub. Okay, let's see if I can try to shoot it. Oh, there was a level 6 there too. I hope I shot that one pretty good. Come on, Rambo. Okay, let's see. See if we can track him. Oh, that was a vial shot right there. I thought for sure I didn't make that shot. There's that bear cub again. I'm kind of disappointed that bears don't even attack you in the game, unlike just like tigers and wolves and lions too. Hopefully the new update will fix that. What about this lake? I've shot a lot of grizzlies, and if you haven't seen last night's live stream, I shot a diamond white-tailed deer over at Rancho del Arroyo. And I'm trying my best to find me a diamond grizzly. So far I shot mostly silver, didn't shoot a lot of gold, but like there's a saying, there's a diamond in every rough. Every animal's gotta have the diamond in the rough. Seek out the diamond in the rough, like off of Aladdin. Seek the diamond in the rough. Didn't mean to scare you. Oh, there's another grizzly. Whoops, wrong item. Shot ya. I knew there would be a grizzly over there. And when I saw him standing up, I was like, oh, what do we got here? Boom! Down goes the grizzly. I will never get tired of that. No sirree. Shot him in the heart. Okay, in just about 30 minutes, we're gonna have to end the stream a little early. Alright, let me see. Not shooting any sows, we're only looking for boars. Alright, so there's a lonely caribou. You don't have to worry about that because I'm not shooting him. And there's the caribou. There's a grizzly sow. We're not shooting her. Another bear cub. I've seen a few bear cubs. I mean, females, they're the most common for spawning bear cubs. There's another herd of caribou. And there's a level 2 female. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably not going to find a diamond grizzly just in time. As I mentioned before, if I don't find a diamond grizzly, we'll have to say that I shot plenty of big ones. It's really hard to find a big one. I mean, I shot a couple of golds, but I don't see any big ones around here. I just got out of bed at 9 in the morning. Okay, let's see if we can find some males drinking down here. I guarantee that there's not gonna be any boar grizzlies, but we will try to shoot as many as we can and see if they get spawn a diamond. If not, then that's about it. Okay, so there's a level 6 male. Gonna see if I can try to take it from afar. Alright, let me see. Okay. Okay. That was a vile shot. So, I was a little quick to react, but that seems to be it. Okay, so there's like two boar grizzlies. I want to shoot the level 6 one because that one's bigger. I mean, I really wish that there was like a couple of drink zones like this where there's more males than females. And that one's a female too. They got some real tiny eyes. I don't know why, but they just look kinda... Okay, sorry about that. I just had to at least... I had to at least take a quick screenshot. That was about it. Okay, so I spined him, but I also shot the liver, so that was a lucky shot. He's gonna get his later. When I come back to Yukon. Let's see if I can try to shoot him. I wanna wait till he... I didn't shoot him that well. Let's just exit out of the game and come back. That's a trick I learned from watching League Legend. If you did not place... Now, as mentioned before, if you ever accidentally make a shot and it's not a vital shot, you can at least exit out the game and come back. And they always come back. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's see here. There's that same female, which I'm not going to shoot. Okay, there's that level 4. And there's that level 6 I was attempting to shoot, but it kind of disappeared. I'm not shooting that one. I want to see if I can get that level 6. Okay, that's a soundtrack. Alright, so we got about 15 more minutes until we can end this live stream, because I'm gonna make me something to eat, and then I'm gonna come back at about 15 more minutes or less, and then we'll start, you know, searching for some brownies over at the Valley-COTW coast. I'll explain about Valley-COTW coast on the next live stream. Okay, there's a bear cub over there. And there's that level 6 I was attempting to shoot. Now I got him correctly. I forgot I can't shoot him in the water. And he's a-floating. Okay, hold on. That's a level 2 female. A level 2 female. Yeah, you always have to check your bears before you shoot them. If it's a male, and it could be a diamond potential, you gotta shoot them as well. But if they're spooked, you can always exit out the game and come back. Alright, double lung shot. 60.73. He's about 7 points away from being gold. Okay. There goes some ducks. Okay, now there's tracks for a boar grizzly. I know it shouldn't be running around like a maniac, but okay, so there's a drink zone for that big bear. But I wonder. Alright. Almost 10 more minutes until we end this live stream. My live streams are not as long as some of the others, but that's just gonna be it. Okay, now I hear his call. I want to see if we're going to try to shoot him one more time before we end this live stream. We'll just let that one go, because we're not gonna have much time anyway. Okay, there's a bear cub over there. Okay, there's another grizzly somewhere. Gotta go ahead and put on my set eliminator, and hopefully I can shoot him before the stream ends. And if I don't get him, I'll just end the stream, and eventually I'll move on to Valley-COTW Coast for the next live stream for the Hunter Call of the Wild. And after that, sometime around 9 o'clock, we're going to start another live stream for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just before gun in support. I'll explain about that later. I got a little impatient. Alright. Okay, it's fresh. It really was a boar grizzly. Okay. Pop, but we're gonna try to shoot. We're gonna try to shoot him before this live stream ends. So that might be our last grizzly before we could shoot it. Or scratch that. That's gonna be our last grizzly that we're gonna hunt before the stream ends. And I'm real sorry I couldn't get a diamond, but hold up. Okay, let's try to get that one because it's a little closer than the other one. Okay, so that was a vile shot. He was right here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get my ATV, cross the river, and get our last grizzly before we end our live stream. Traveling from cabin to 10, 10 to 10, or wherever doesn't make your game go away. Doesn't make your harvest go away. It actually oh, where is it? All right. Just need to press it a couple of times and here we go. I want to see if I could try to go around this river before we end this live stream. I mean, I know it's going to be a little late to end the live stream, but still, we're going to at least go around the river and get our grizzly bear before we end the live stream. Alright, let me see. Driving around that old big lake in the river. I mean, dream times are over for the Caribou and Grizzlies, but we're gonna try to get our kill before we end the live stream. Okie dokie. Going around the lake and the river. You know, that kind of reminds me, we'll probably go to Mississippi Acres for some alligator hunting. Maybe in a future live stream, but not this live stream. Always running into small trees. That's always gotta be a thing when it comes to riding an ATV through the trees. Trees, 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 trees. Alright, let's keep going and I know the ATV scares off the animals, but since this is our last grizzly, we're gonna use it anyway to go around the lake. I really wish this game had like canoes that we could use to paddle from one lake to another, or maybe a kayak. I mean, I know we already got boats, but that is what it is. And we didn't have to track it this time. Alright. This is our last grizzly bear, and a really nice gold too. Alright. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I'll see you in the next live stream in about less than 15 minutes. See you soon.